Today we're going to talk about rotations. The definition of a rotation is a movement of a figure that involves rotating in 90-degree increments around the origin. So, we're going to look at the three different types of rotation that we can use. So, the first type is 90 degrees and clockwise. So, when you do this, the coordinates flip. So, x becomes y, y becomes x. And the new y value changes signs. When we do a 90 degrees counterclockwise, the coordinates flip.
Hi.
Flip. And the x value changes signs. So x becomes y, y becomes x, and whatever becomes x now switches from positive to negative or negative to positive. All right, and in a 180-degree turn or rotation, coordinates stay in the same place and each value changes signs.
Did you look at it?
So now we're going to look at some examples. So this first set of examples, we have 4 points, and we're going to perform 90 degrees clockwise rotations or moves on each of these. And remember, we need to flip and then change the sign of y. So I'm going to write that up here. Flip, change y. So this is going to become, if we flip them, 6 and 5. And now 5 is positive, so we're going to change it to a negative. And so if to plot that point, we would now plot the new one to make a 90-degree clockwise turn. Let's try B. So we're going to switch 8 and negative 3. And so since it's a negative 3, we're going to change the sign, and that's going to become positive 3. So 8 positive 3 is a 90 degrees clockwise move from the original. Now go ahead and pause this and try C and D, and then press play and check your answers. But I'm going to go ahead and start. So if we flip, it should be negative 7 and 9, and because 9 is positive, it now needs to become negative. And for D, it should become 2 and negative 4. And because negative 4 is already negative, it's going to become positive. So now our second type of example, we're going to do the same 4 points, but now we're going to do a 90 degrees counterclockwise rotation. So we want to flip and then change x. So we are going to do 6, 5, and because 6 is positive, we're going to make it negative. Now let's try B. We're going to switch 8 and negative 3, and because 8 is positive, we're going to make it negative. And now let's try C and D on your own. So pause it write your answers down, come back and check and see what you got. I'm going to go ahead and start. So if we switch, we're going to have negative 7, 9. We're going to make negative 7 positive. And then negative 2, negative 4. And make negative 2 positive. So 2, negative 4. Now we have the last one, and we're going to keep and change both signs. X and Y. So if we had 5, 6, we want to keep them in the same place and just make them the opposite sign. So this is going to become negative 5, negative 6. For B, we have negative 3, so that's going to become a positive 3, and 8 is going to become a negative. Now go ahead and pause it so you can try C and D on your own, and then unpause it and come check the answers. I'm going to go ahead and start. So 9 becomes negative 9, negative 7 becomes positive 7. And for D, negative 4 becomes positive 4, negative 2 becomes positive 2. So hopefully you can understand how to do the 3 types of rotations. We can then use that to plot a picture and then rotate a picture based on what type of rotation we want to make. So make sure you bring your notes tomorrow so we can practice rotations tomorrow in class.